Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, I'm your host for this evening, Mr. Judo F. Lip. Now, this video is going to be a little different, folks. First of all, I'm going to be just showing you straight gameplay instead of clips of packs, just to change it up. Maybe some people like that, I don't know, leave me some comments. But the point of this video is to discuss the current state of the game and what you feel about it, what I feel about it. I don't know if you guys go to our website called IGN.com, you may have heard of it, but there was an article written about the fact that the game is kind of not lasting that long in its endgame state. And I very much agree with that. I am kind of bored, and although I'm not going to hate on this game like some people and say, oh, I'm bored already, this game sucks, blah blah blah. This game gave me 300-ish hours, and I don't know if I've ever played a game that much in such a short amount of time. I've been playing this game pretty seriously since it came out, although the last week or 2 weeks I've maybe logged only like 5 to 10 hours, which is not near what I used to put in. So first of all, let's talk about me. Why am I not playing anymore? Okay, my set of gear is pretty ridiculous. Obviously, I've beaten everything on Inferno. I've done so a long time ago, which was fun. I really enjoyed the challenge, although, as I had a comment posted in one video, ability to beat the game mostly relates to your gear, which that's pretty much right on the money. There's obviously some skill and builds and shit like that involved in class, but if you have gear, you can do anything, is essentially how this game works. Now, how do you get gear? Well, you basically farm and you get money. Some people, like the respectable clients that have paid real money for some of the items I've sold, have chosen to just buy their way through the game, and they can go right ahead and do that all they want, man. If they want to pay me $50 for some internet pants that I fucking, used to wear on my Demon Hunter, then that's cool with me. I will sell my stuff. I sold my whole Demon Hunter set before, which was perfectly timed, I might add. I beat the game on my Demon Hunter, completely annihilated it because that class was fucking amazing. This was after they had already nerfed Smokescreen, by the way. Nether Tentacle wasn't nerfed back then, and I could pretty much one-shot Asmodan and Belial because Nether Tentacle ticked like 10 goddamn times for like 150 weapon damage. So yeah, that got nerfed. I sold that character for like $400. I sold all that gear. Good move by me. Had my fun, did that. Now we're moving on. I re-geared my wizard. I've had everything beat, and I'm just basically, I like playing with friends. I run with friends from time to time. We basically do this. We do Act 3. And what we do is we farm Act 3, and we get we kill like 30 rare packs and then kill Asmodan or something like that, just for loot. And I've found some cool stuff. I found a fist weapon that sold for $150. That was my best find, but that was only once that I found something that good. And the last like 10 runs I've done, I haven't found anything worth even mentioning to you guys in this video. So, and it's obviously gets kind of boring. It's pretty much easy. I don't die very often, although that's not why I'm not playing. I'm not playing because I miss dying. Fuck that. Shit's expensive. I've played enough, and I've had a blast. This game's been great. I've played it. I've made a lot of money. I almost died there because of these spear thrower dudes, which are OP, by the way. I don't know if you're noticing the fact that their spears are hitting me when they're missing my character. See, those right there? Which is kind of bullshit. I don't like that at all. Why do they do that? Anyway, they're difficult, especially with Nightmare, but my damage is really high, so. Yeah, and I wanted to discuss Archon, which you've probably noticed I'm using instead of Hydra. When you have high resist and damage per second, I find Archon to be quite a good skill. It basically just takes time off your runs, right? Runs are about time and luck. Well, I mean, luck is luck. You can't really affect that. You can wear Magic Find for kills, which is what I do when I'm doing runs, and I'm not doing here because I don't really care about that right now. I'm just trying to give you guys something to watch while I rant about the game. But anyway, then they're probably going to nerf that, by the way. They're probably going to nerf the fact that people run around with a bunch of shitty items with high Magic Find in their inventory and they quickly, like, if you're me, you teleport fracture around a corner, and then you put on all your magic find gear, and then you start shooting the homing missiles around corners, and then you finish the pack off, and you get the fucking kill with all your magic find. Is that fun? No, it is not fun. So, you know, they shouldn't have it in the game, and they're probably going to, like they've done so far, just nerf the crap out of it. Everything that they don't like in the game, they've nerfed attack speed, they've nerfed a number of class abilities. They're probably going to nerf it, and that will even greatly reduce my desire to do runs, which I don't really want to do them anyway right now. I've done enough of them. I made some money. I had some fun with this game. I'm by no means done with this game as a whole. I'm going to check out every time they patch it, and every time they, you know, release new content or whatever you want to say about that. But as far as like playing the quote-unquote end game, which is basically a part-time job where I do runs and try and find items, I'm going to take a break, and I'm going to try to sell my wizard set. So I want you guys to comment. Please comment in the comment section on this video if you're still playing this game. Please tell me why you're still playing this game. You know, what are you doing? Are you making new characters, playing hardcore? You guys just saw there. I wanted to comment on this real quick. My scoundrel was like chain slowing with the frostbow. I love that, the multi-shot frostbow. He slows. I showed you that I had temporal flux on my screen there, and I actually don't even need to be taking that. I had that on because I played with a friend last time and didn't have the scoundrel. So yeah, temporal flux, don't even run it. With this build right now, I'm running glass cannon and critical mass, and then as another skill I would say, what would I take as another skill? I'd say maybe blur, or I want something that affects me in Archon mode, like the one that gives you more arcane power and stuff. Yeah, that's cool, but if I'm doing the right spot and doing the right runs, you know, and getting good amounts of enemies, I'm going to be in Archon a lot of the time, and then you're going to say, well, that's not doing anything. So I'd rather just run something else. Anyway, I am done here. This is the Tower of the Cursed, I think. So there was 4 easy packs there, and that's all I got. Now, I'm going to attempt to show you... Wait, I think I go to Area Crater 2. Now, I filmed this and I cut to this part because this pack here was difficult, so I'm going to show you a difficult pack. It's Soul Lashers with Vortex, Arcane, what else do they have? Obviously Invulnerable Minions. With Meteors, you can damage the big guy. If the big guy comes up in close and he's the front guy, that's really good for you. If he doesn't, what you should do is you should like find a point where you can double back. I use the terrain to block the vortex, but I almost get arcaned there. I jump back up here, and unfortunately these little dudes are on me. I want the big dude to stay with me so I can actually kill him. So what you should do is you should run away. Obviously you can't just sit there and destroy him 1v1, 1v5 or whatever. Run away, and when they all get close to you and he's in the back, you just port over them and try and kill him. Using the fracture port to create the decoys is really helpful. And then I just realized that I'm going to try and just burn him down here. And I know that's going to kill me, but I just go all in and kill him because that's a difficult pack. So I'll accept that. That's completely fine. Taking that. Anyways, give me some comments. Give me your thoughts on the current state of the game. Thanks for checking out all my videos and supporting me, guys. I really appreciate it. And I'm going to be taking a break, so take care of yourselves. Judo Flip out. Alright guys, just a few comments on my build before I go. I'm running the Arcane Meteors because they work really well with the Archon Critical Mass. Obviously I love the Seeking Magic Missile for hookshotting through doorways and all that jazz. When you have good gear, you can start Archoning stuff down. I like the Teleport Archon, as you saw earlier. A lot of the times if I didn't have the Teleport Archon, I would have died. And the damage when you're playing by yourself should still be really good. Not to knock the 25% one, I just think this one's better. So you can see me just basically face tank the tongue guy. Watch the cooldown on my Archon here. This is how it works with Meteor and Critical Mass. I think I threw 1 Meteor there, and it's giving me, I don't know, did I throw 2 Meteors? It gives me like the whole cooldown back. So yeah, if there's packs of enemies, you can stay on Archon like the whole time. That's why I run it. It's pretty legit. One more thing I wanted to show you guys is I'm just going to show you my set of gear here all in one big picture. Look at this shit, isn't this fancy? Instead of like scrolling through all the items and all that stuff. Here's all my stats. If you're interested in buying my set of gear, don't post in the comments, please just send me a PM. Thanks guys.